This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the Sacramento State Hornets against the Boise State Broncos. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Well, both these teams have talked about the opportunity for them here today. All the hard work of the season. You come together with a group of guys, and if you win this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down of the game, you want to be able to convert, and here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion.
He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big game for this offense.
An inside move now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Barrels into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense gets their first crack now. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today, but their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Look how he's breaking free. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's Jones. They Bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great thrown, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're...
It's caught. He's got room. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Tight end goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the extra point was up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. So early movement from the offense. That'll push them back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down there.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 3rd down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to
And I love the 2nd effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got a crease. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, that is 2. Right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grab behind the line, it's Jones. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get... contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Moore. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. No, the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. Whoa!
He is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's 4. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Gonna run it. It's Wormley. Got an opening here. He's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. Breaking free. End zone ahead. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
When defense gets away with one there, he's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here, because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. A short completion to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. But he's got some space here. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And this time it's complete. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find some room. It's Porter. He's got space. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you find the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. On the ground, it's Porter.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this second and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his...
He's got a crease. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Broncos come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the pressure's on. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Broncos will line up to kick it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a 1st down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ross. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. And now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Looking right, this one caught. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Oh boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even here. Footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense trying to overcome the holding penalty. It's 1st and 20 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Let it go. Let it go.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. And the Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Like he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, that bounces in for a touchback. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. That holding penalty makes it 1st and 20 now. From the shotgun, hand off inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. This one ends up a safety.
What a terrible feeling that must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass rush collapsed right down the middle, into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He'll field the punt. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Looking for some space. It's Wormley going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
First, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Going with the old counter run here. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got it. Printer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. Trying to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Jones. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
A productive drive in the making. A first down at their own 42. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. And now it's 1st and 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
A draw to the back. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff again. He's got space. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on 1st down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. On the run, it's Williams. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Coming up the 1st snap in the red zone on this drive. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important.
Great. Check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's hit just before the throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Takes the handoff. It's Williams. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Hands it off from the gun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They continue to lead on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. They'll give it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Now it's second down here. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.